So what we're going to talk about in this strategies phase is how to do things a little bit different. And what I've been building up to is why the hell you should listen to me. Why would anybody listen to Joseph Riggio about how to build $1 million business? Well, one of the first criteria I'd put in place is the guy's done it himself. So as I present to you the background, it's not so much so that I begin to rise off the ground. I don't believe in levitation. Okay? I like when David Blaine does it, and that's for entertainment. Other than that, I'm not interested. So with your feet firmly on the ground, what I'm telling you is I've built that $1 million business. I know how it's done. I understand the mechanisms. And more than that, I've had the incredible fortune to have people who have done it sooner than I did, faster than I did, better than I did, come and put their arm over my shoulder and whisper in my ear and tell me a bit about how it's done. And I was willing to listen. I was willing to take those lessons and incorporate them. And I'm still doing that today. In fact, not only am I doing that today, I'm running out there trying to find those people who have that information that I haven't yet heard. In preparation for delivering this program, I'd already built my $1 million business. I'd already designed the syllabus. I'd already begun picking the books off my shelf that I'd read and wanted to reread to prepare myself to offer you the information in 2 days that will allow you to strategize $1 million concept. And what I did immediately after that is I went out and I began to look for what I hadn't read yet, who I hadn't heard yet, people who were out there talking about things that were new and interesting. New because I hadn't heard them, not necessarily new because they'd never been said. And I spent about $12,000 in the last month and a half buying videotape sets and audio tape sets and online manuals and books, because I understand the value of getting good quality information. And frankly, it does not come cheap. Frankly, it's expensive to get into the mind of someone who really knows what they're doing, because they get what it means to be $1 million business. And part of what they get in terms of that is that they have to charge enough to make $1 million. And they understand there's plenty of options for people who want to spend less. Go buy the 99 ways you can change your life by owning your own business for $9.95 at Borders this afternoon. If that's what you want, go do that. Do you know how many people read that book, The 99 Ways, blah, 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 for $9.95 off the shelf at Borders? Hundreds, thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands. Do you know how many have changed their life? 6. I'll tell you a secret. Go online. Find some character who's selling a piece of information that you want. Whatever it is. Spend $4,000 for it. Get a 70-page manual in the mail. Do you think you'll read it?
Every line, every word.
And if one of those ideas catches your imagination, do you think you'll try it?
Damn right.
And you're much more likely to do that when you bought that 70-page manual for $4,000, as opposed, by the way, what you'll probably be doing is using the $9.95 book to hold the pages open of the $4,000 manual to make it easier for you to read. Because since it's never been cracked open, it's nice and square and tight, and it sits real well on those pages. You get it? That's what happens. So there's a pattern. These are part of the patterns.